Hello everyone and welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigations 2 Prosecutor's Gambit, where we got a little bit more updated information. Things are starting to become a little bit clearer.
Mr. Alden wasn't killed here between the planters at all.
Then, what's this blood doing here? Probably from when he was moved.
Things have changed considerably in terms of what the simulation is showing us. But if we want to look more closely at this blood, I think we'd be better off looking at the simulation from the point at which the body was discovered.
Then what are we waiting for? I'm ready for when you are. Oh, okay. I guess I should switch. Maybe I should look at this first. No, I don't want to look at the planters. Besides, I already read all this. Flowers, but I guess it was in the middle of winter. Yeah, yes, look at that one. It's bright yellow. Yeah, we already... I'm right? We already did this? Yeah, yep, we did this already. Okay, sorry, it's not letting me skip very well. Yep, okay, sorry about that. It's always not very much fun when you trigger one of those and you just can't skip through it. No. Yeah, we know that. These are antics spoil their chances of finding any footprints near the entrance to the building. Yeah, we knew that too. Oh, no, I don't want that. I guess I can't. Okay, we'll talk to Kay. Okay, so now what do I want to look at here? Already looked at the body. So why is there blood?
I must go on the scene and inspect anything that catches my
attention.
Blood on the snow, a lot of it. Certainly looks as if a murder occurred here, doesn't it?
Wait, but we just figured out that Mr. Alden was killed over by the snowman, right?
We did. I think this blood might belong to somebody else.
What? But the police report said the blood was Mr. Alden's.
You never mind, the case was overseen by Chairman Winter. The man would have had no scruples about altering the official record over something this small.
But then why go to all this trouble? Couldn't you have just cleaned up the blood instead?
He wasn't able to. Think about it. He knew this was where the police would find Mr. Alden's body, and he knew that the police would have certain scientific methods at their disposal to look for clues.
Oh, you mean luminol? Yeah, they would have found traces of blood if they'd used that for sure.
Exactly. He wouldn't have been able to clean it up to the point where it was undetectable. It's far easier to falsify the results of any such tests when they came back in. It would simply have been a matter of replacing the official results with a doctored copy.
Eesh, so we've been looking at a forgery this whole time? That sucks. Wait, but it also says Mr. Alden's clothes were covered with blood too.
It does, and if they were, which seems entirely believable, this suggests that whoever's blood this is, it wasn't yet dry when Mr. Alden's body was placed here.
I get it, which means that the other person's blood was spilt not long before Mr. Alden was killed.
I think it does, yes.
But if that's the case... doesn't that present something of a contradiction? The blood wasn't Alden's. Somebody dropped a yellow flower here. It's a lion lily, right?
According to Francisca, yes. They're originally from Asia, if I recall correctly.
Yep, and she said it symbolizes the pond being painted or child, right? There's the bond between parent and child, K. Close enough. Yeah, this goes against... Yeah. Right?
Eureka!
There's a clear contradiction here.
Huh? In the bloodstain?
The blood is clearly cut off where the snow was melted by the fire. Which means the blood in question was spilt before the fire started.
Right? So there's just blood there the whole time? That seems weird, especially with kids around. You'd think somebody would notice. Huh, but the fire happened before the murder, no?
If we choose to believe the case file, yes. But if the fire was actually set after what happened here.
So that was my other thought, is that I from the very beginning, like, had my doubts that it was one of the orphans that set the fire. Okay. So it was set after the murder and after... Well, after the murder. So... Huh. What does that tell me? Kid who lit it might have seen something.
Then why isn't there a witness statement? Because that would have challenged Chairman Winter's versions of events.
We need to know more about this fire. You.
Yes, Shifu.
Fire might have been reported to the police, which means there might be a record of it. Go see if they have anything and bring everything you find back here right away.
Understood, Shifu. I'll get right on it.
Yeah, one more thing.
What is it, Shifu?
Contact my family back in Jingfa. Tell them to search my father's office. There should be something there related to the case.
There should. What kind of something exactly?
I told you I'd seen this scene somewhere before, didn't I? Well, I remembered where. It was in my father's office. He had a picture of it, or at least something very much like it.
What?
Looked like it was drawn by a child.
Possibly a child from the orphanage. Possibly even the child who set the fire.
Should still be there somewhere. Tell him to send it right away. Are we sure Winter didn't set the fire? Because that's where I'm leaning. That would just be a little too convenient if it was one of the kids.
Yes, Shifu.
No, that didn't help. Okay, then we're all done here. What do I have to piece together? Should I put those together? Alright.
If Chairman Winter was involved in President Wang's abduction, then it seems likely that whatever he dug up yesterday had something to do with the kidnapping.
That's true. Oh, I get it.
You do?
You bet I do. We're talking treasure, right? Loot. That is something that she would understand. That's true. He must have been digging up the ransom money. No.
The ransom money, $100 million, is an awful lot of cash. Burying it would have been a good way to keep it hidden until the heat died down. It certainly seems like a possibility.
Glad you agree. Broken and the earth exposed. Did Excelsius want to dig up the ransom money? I feel like there's more to it than that. Like, that just feels a little too basic. Oh, we're done. Okay. I like that. That was a long investigation. Are they going to summarize what we just saw? Because that was a lot.
Shifu, I'm back. I brought everything the police had on the fire. And I also brought the picture from your father's office.
That was actually really fast to get that. Oh, and one more thing. About time I kept you, huh? Well, hand it over. Let's take a look at this mysterious picture, shall we? This is it. This is the picture I remember. Okay. Ooh! Ooh! It's freaking Cadus! Right? Because the dog? Ooh. Okay, it looks like the president is holding flowers. And he's got the little, what is that called? Torosaurus. Why does he have the... What is the significance of the Torosaurus? It's got to be something. Oh, there's also a little pink bunny down there with a spring. Okay, so yellow flowers. We know that one was dropped. Clock says midnight.
Could this be a depiction of something that happened on the night of the incident?
Sure looks like a kid drew it, huh?
Yes, and I'm willing to bet it's the work of the child who set the fire.
Picture drawn by a child who caused the fire during the incident 12 years ago. It depicts what he saw the night of the incident.
Shifu, there's...
Why now? Look, I'll have to wait, okay? Well, Mr. Prosecutor. Why do you think my father kept this?
I imagine he acquired it at some point during his investigation. Although I have no idea why he would have chosen to keep it to himself. Could we see the case file for the fire, too?
Sure, here.
If you'll just give you a moment to read through it. It seems the boy who started the fire stuck out of bed on the evening of the incident.
Okay, so maybe one of them really did set the fire and it was just very convenient.
And then disappeared several days later.
What? Must have been because he saw something, right? No, a kid? Really? That's horrible. But sadly not unimaginable. Huh. Looks like the kid left something behind that was put in evidence. Huh, what's this?
That's...
But what's it doing in that case file? What is it, Mr. Prosecutor? Have you seen this somewhere before?
There's something very much like it, yes. We have a piece of evidence that could well be connected.
Where's the item the boy left behind? It's, I
don't know what it was doing in the evidence for that case. But it looks like that might be the missing horn from this soft toy.
Hey, that was President Wang's.
You've seen it before.
Of course, he always kept it somewhere close by. I remember it because of the missing piece.
I see. It has a special device inside that plays recorded sound when you twist the horn.
Hey, do you think maybe putting the horn back on might unlock more recordings?
You never know, the toy itself should still be up on the 51st floor.
Hey, you heard the man.
Yes, Shifu, I'll go fetch it right away. Here it is, Shifu, the Torosaurus doll, just like you asked.
Good work, hand it to the prosecutor over there. Well, does the horn found at the orphanage fit the president's plushie? It fits perfectly! And any more recordings on there? Hi, Dijon. Sorry, President Wang. It's me. Amelie, I know it's been a while. I saw the news that you were visiting the country soon, and I didn't know whether I should get in touch at all, but in the end, I decided I had to. Turn it off right now. Let's get into Judge Gavel. Are you okay? Just turn it off, please. You see, I had a baby, a beautiful little boy. You're a beautiful little boy. Oh! Okay. Alright, well that clears that up. I'm sorry, that's pretty much all I wanted to tell you. Oh, except I called him Sean. Sean Fenn. It has a nice ring to it, don't you think? No.
Sean Fenn.
A kid? Also that I'll be at the orphanage on the evening of the 9th. I'll be waiting in the front yard. You could meet him if you like, even if it's only just this once. No, you're a very busy man, but anyway, that's where we'll be. Goodbye. Oh, I did not see that coming. What? He was my dad? I'm so sorry, Sean. Can't explain what the heck is going on, Gavel. Sean isn't my biological son. Oh. Okay, well that makes more sense. I thought that she, like, changed her name. I adopted him.
And he was aware of this?
Yes, of course. His mother, Emily Fenn, she died 5 years ago. We were cousins. Oh, okay. But we were also friends, the best of friends. People often mistook us for sisters. And so, when she died, it seemed really natural that Sean should come and live with me. Of course, we had to keep his father's identity a secret. And I decided that the best way to do that would be for him to never know in the first place. That's quite a lot to learn from a recording made on a seemingly innocent toy. I guess Sean's mother must have recorded the message and then sent the plushie to the president. Hey. Yes, Sean. You're sure he was really my dad? Yes, I'm sure. Before you were born, your mother worked for a time as a diplomat in Jingfa. Makes sense that line of work might well have brought her into contact with the president. What? You told me she worked at the orphanage. She did, but only after she returned, after she quit the diplomatic service. She always loved helping others. The orphanage was perfect for her. Sorry, Judge Gavel, but I have to ask. Emily, the lady who asked the president to come, why didn't she show up herself? Why isn't she anywhere in the files related to this SS5 incident? She never made it to the rendezvous that night. Someone was stealing her. The other blood, okay. Ooh, interesting.
I'll bet that was Chairman Winter's doing. Though sadly we can't prove it.
And because she couldn't make it, she never saw the president again. But she died 5 years ago. This can't be easy for Sean. Hey, Sean, are you thirsty? We could go get a soda. My treat, okay? Come on. I think I saw a vending machine over. I think I can't buy myself a soda. This is important. And it's about me. I'm staying. Oh, that didn't work at all. Sean, perhaps now you can guess why I met with the president 2 nights ago. Yep, that clears that up. So that's it. That was the big secret. I wanted to tell him face to face that Emily was gone. But also that you were alive and well. More than well. But
It makes sense now. No wonder Judge Gavel was so keen to avoid sharing the details of their meeting.
Yeah, she would have had to share the truth about Sean, too. That's why I took the lion lilies with me. Huh? So there would be no doubt that I knew Emily, and that I knew her well. Oh, okay. These flowers bore special significance for the two of them, you see. President Wang gave Emily a bouquet of lion lilies in the early days of their romance. But now, he too is dead. If only he had lived, Sean might finally have been able to get to know him.
Shaifu! I've been waiting for the right time to say this, but...
What? What is it? You've been hovering there this whole time? Can't it wait?
Probably not. They said something else from Jingfa. President Wang's will. Uh-oh.
Is this going to implicate Sean now? Is it going to seem like he had like something to gain?
What?
The president's will, huh? Or is it gonna incriminate Lang? Like he had something to gain from it. He and my father, medal after medal, they had to come up with new ones just for him. In the end, there were no medals left to give, so he made us the keepers of his last will and testament. Okay, that makes sense, yeah. Those medals at duty, they're our greatest pride, our family jewels. Did he leave everything to Lang? What? This is...
What is it, Agent Lang? Does it have anything to do with our current case?
You could say that. Seems he was planning on publicly acknowledging Sean as his son. Sean's name appears in the President's will.
Then we're certain that the document is authentic. That President Wang wrote it himself.
Sure we are, it's old, but it's real. My family took charge of it back before the SS5 incident happened. They'll want to analyze it back home to be sure, but I'd stake my name on it, being the genuine article. Wang was a renowned world leader. A child nobody knew about would have been sure to cause a stir, and yet he chose to mention the child in his will nonetheless. Well, that's that, I guess. I still can't quite believe it, but the president confirmed it with his own hand. There's no denying it. Sean, you're President Wang's son. Yeah, we figured that out already. Sean!
Sean!
Ooh, to be continued. Okay. We'll go ahead and stop it here. Hope you're all still enjoying this. I did not see the Sean and President Wang twist coming, so that was new. But we'll see how this plays out. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.